Howdy y'all, Jordan here. Hope you all had a happy holiday and a happy new year. Just wanted to give you guys an update, about what's been going on with me, what's going to be going on with the channel, what the channel's going to look like for the rest of the season pretty much. It's a pretty important update, so you might want to listen to this one, guys. Now, I did kind of think going into this season that this might be the last time I do this, the full chronicle of the season. And I might do it one more year after this, and the reason I wanted to do it potentially one more year after this is because the 24-25 season is projected to be pretty good for the guys, so it might be good to do a season like that and maybe end the channel with a bang type of thing. I know there's only so much a channel like this can take me, there's only so far, because, it's a very centralized subject, just following around one OHL team. If I went to see a different team every week, maybe I'd bring in the viewers, but I know just following around one OHL team, it's not going to be a million subscriber channel or anything like that, like it never was. I'm very happy with the 250 plus I have, thank you guys so much. That's kind of the reality of the situation, I'm hanging around 250 and 1,000 is what you need to monetize on YouTube, so this channel, while fun to produce and while fun for you guys to watch, I appreciate all the feedback, and it may be a very good portfolio piece someday, if I'm ever auditioning for any kind of related job, but this channel as it is right now does not bring money in. And I have a job of my own, I've never been a really rich guy, but I've always had as much as I need to do what I want, I'm single, I'm not supporting a family, so everything I make is for me right now, so that's all well and good, but I'm funding all of it. This channel does not have a bank account. My bank account is my channel's bank account, so that's where I'm at. So fast forward to the second week of the season, I'm traveling to Oshawa, as I do. It's a Friday night, I'm driving on Highway 9, I see the yellow lights of a school bus and then the red lights, so I stop for it, and the car behind me slams into my back and totally dents the back end of my car. And losing that car was stressful because I'd only gotten that car in about April of 2022, after my previous car's engine failed, but I'd only had that car less than 2 years, so it was not in my plans to be replacing it again that soon. And insurance was taking a very long time to decide what to do about the car, whether to give me the settlement or whether to fix it, and I mean a very long time. Accident happened on October 6th, the decision finally came on November 6th, that the car was going to be written off. I got a settlement which helped a little bit, but was not nearly enough to get the type of car that I needed to keep doing what I'm doing. So I did have to pay on top of that to replace the car. So needless to say, the car got replaced, but there's kind of been a big hole in my bank account ever since then, and I can't lie and say that I haven't been stressed about that. This is probably the most stressed I've been about financial in a very long time. And I've been trying since then to make that money back. I do have a job, so I do have a source of income, so money does come back, but it gets spent just as quickly again, so it's been difficult. I've tried skipping a few road games that I might normally have gone to, and I'm sure Christmas hasn't helped either. It's a very expensive time of the year. So I've been trying, but it's a process, guys. And as I said, this channel doesn't bring in money, and every vlog costs a little bit to produce. It's a ticket to the game, it's gas to get there, it's food while I'm there. So there are some expenses to making a vlog. Some vlogs cost more than others, depending on the distance. It's more gas or it's a hotel or something like that. A home game isn't too bad, but some of the road games can get up there. I did go to Peterborough on New Year's Eve, and you guys are going to see that vlog shortly, but I have made the difficult decision that I'm going to be doing very few road game vlogs for the rest of the season, if any. The home games are going to stay. The home games have been paid for since the summer, so losing them would kind of be a waste. But very few road games. The one exception is Kitchener, because I've already paid for my Kitchener ticket because, they sell out like crazy there. And I'm probably still going to Barrie, things like that. But most of the difficult ones, you're probably not going to see again this season, guys. it is a lot for me to step back from this kind of thing. You know, I've had my battles with depression. You know, I've credited sports in general with saving my life many times. And so to give up something, you know, that is a big source of my serotonin is difficult. But I'm hoping it's only a temporary step back, you know, so I can rebuild. Like sports teams go through rebuilding years. This is going to be a rebuilding year for the channel and, you know, for my own finances type of thing. And basically the goal I'm trying to achieve by doing this now is that for next season, the 24-25 season, which is projected to be a very good season, I can go all in, you know, basically without worry. I can do what I want. You know, the World Juniors in 2025 are also going to be in Ottawa. Maybe I could sneak one of those games in as well. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So, taking the step back now so that next season can be better. I'm also hoping that the reduced workload on this channel will help me focus a little bit more attention on Jordan Division. You know, I've been trying to build that, get it off the ground. I haven't really been able to be consistent with it because, you know, I'm juggling 2 channels. But I've been trying, and, you know, I'm hoping because those videos are not as expensive to produce. Like, all I'm really paying for is access to the movie or the TV show that I'm reacting to. So it's not as expensive to produce as a vlog at all. So I'm hoping that kind of gets off the ground. The last video I posted is already my most viewed video, so I think I'm starting to get some traction there. So hoping to get some really good videos out for you there, and hope you guys can drop a sub over there. I'd really appreciate that. Last thing I kind of wanted to touch on, not traveling to as many road games this season gives me a chance to do more lives. But I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys enjoy the lives? I'm not even sure if I enjoy the lives. Like, they're fine when they're interactive, but when people aren't chatting, it's basically me trying to carry it by pretending to be a play-by-play guy, which I'm not. Like, I know the lives don't have a lot of rewatch value. I know people would rather watch a 30-minute vlog than, you know, a 2.5-hour, you know, description of a game. So they're meant to be enjoyed at the time of the game, you know, follow along, interact, you know, talk about the game type of thing. But the rewatch value is not really there. So I'm aware of that. You know, the first few lives I did, you know, did okay, and then they started to drop off. Maybe the novelty wore off or something like that. I just kind of thought, you know, lives would be a fun way to, you know, cover a game that I can't cover in person, you know. But I'm just wondering if it's worth the time, you know, and if it's not, maybe I'll go back to what I did before, you know, quickly recapping the games that I wasn't at, you know, at the beginning of the next vlog or something like that. So let me know what you guys think, honestly. Do you guys want me to keep doing the lives? Would you be upset if I didn't do them anymore? Or would it just a quick recap at the beginning of the next vlog be enough, you know? Anyway, thank you guys for listening and understanding. Once again, I end by asking the OHL and CHL please allow the fair use of your professional and amateur footage, help the small media so they can help you. Until next time, you can find me behind the bench and only the bench, mostly at home for the rest of the season, but I'll be there. This is Jordan signing off. Have a great one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.